You know, there's something truly magical about starting your day with a delicious, nourishing smoothie. But here's the thing, it's not just about taste. As we get a little older, what we put into our bodies matters more than ever. Have you ever noticed how some days, you just feel a little more sluggish than others? Or maybe you've thought, I wish I had just a bit more energy to keep up with the grandkids or enjoy my favorite hobbies. Well, what if I told you that one of the easiest ways to give your body the boost it needs is as simple as blending the right ingredients together? That's right, smoothies can be a game changer for senior nutrition and vitality. They're quick, they're easy, and when you make them with the right foods, they pack a powerful punch of vitamins, minerals, and energy to help you feel your best. In this video, we're going to explore some of the best smoothie recipes and ingredients specifically tailored for seniors. These aren't just any smoothies, they're packed with nutrients that support bone health, digestion, heart health, and even mental clarity. And the best part? They taste absolutely wonderful. Now, before we dive into the recipes, let's talk about why smoothies are such a fantastic choice, especially for those of us over 60. As we age, our bodies sometimes need a little extra help absorbing nutrients. Chewing certain foods can become harder, and our digestion might not be as efficient as it once was. Smoothies solve both of those problems. They're easy to consume, and because they're blended, our bodies can absorb all that goodness with less effort. So, let's start with the first key ingredient you'll want to include in your smoothies for maximum benefits: leafy greens. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking: greens in a smoothie. Won't that taste like grass? Trust me, when blended with the right fruits, you won't even taste them, but your body will thank you. Spinach and kale are my top picks because they're loaded with vitamins A, C, and K, plus fiber to keep everything moving smoothly. Here's a little trick: freeze your greens in small portions. That way, they'll blend up nice and smooth, and they'll also give your smoothie a refreshing chill without watering it down like ice would. Try a handful of spinach with a ripe banana, a cup of frozen mango, and a splash of almond milk. It's sweet, creamy, and packed with energy-boosting nutrients. Now, the second must-have ingredient is protein. This becomes even more important as we age because it helps maintain muscle strength, supports our immune system, and keeps us feeling full longer. Greek yogurt is a fantastic option. It's creamy, adds a slight tang, and gives you a good dose of probiotics for gut health. If you're dairy-free, try a scoop of nut butter or a plant-based protein powder. One of my favorite combinations is a spoonful of almond butter, a frozen banana, a dash of cinnamon, and a cup of oat milk. It tastes like a dessert, but it's giving your body the fuel it needs to stay strong and active. And speaking of staying active, let's move on to our third key ingredient: berries. Blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, they're all little powerhouses of antioxidants, which help fight inflammation and keep your brain sharp. They're also naturally sweet, so they cut down on the need for added sugars. Try blending a mix of frozen berries with a scoop of vanilla yogurt and a splash of orange juice. It's like a burst of sunshine in a glass, and it's doing wonders for your health with every sip. Now, we've covered 3 essential ingredients so far: leafy greens, protein, and berries. But there's so much more to explore. In the next part, we'll talk about some surprising add-ins that can take your smoothies to the next level, like seeds for extra omega-3s and spices that add both flavor and health benefits. So, grab your blender and give one of these combinations a try. Your body and your taste buds will thank you. And remember, it's never too late to start nourishing yourself in a way that makes you feel vibrant and full of life. There's something so satisfying about sipping on a smoothie that not only tastes great but knowing it's doing something wonderful for your body. Now, in the first part of our conversation, we talked about the basics: leafy greens for vitamins, protein for strength, and berries for that antioxidant boost. But today, we're going to take things up a notch with some special ingredients you might not have thought to add to your blender. These little power-ups can make a big difference in how you feel every day. Let's start with seeds. Yes, tiny as they are, seeds like chia, flax, and hemp are absolute superstars when it comes to nutrition. You see, As we age, our joints and hearts need a little extra love, and these seeds are packed with omega-3 fatty acids, the good kind of fat that helps reduce inflammation and keeps your heart happy. Here's the best part, they're incredibly easy to use. Just toss a teaspoon or two into your smoothie, and you won't even notice they're there. Chia seeds, for example, blend right in but add a lovely thickness, almost like a milkshake. Try this: blend a cup of almond milk, a handful of spinach, half a banana, a tablespoon of chia seeds, and a drizzle of honey. It's creamy, filling, and gives you lasting energy without any crash later. Now, let's talk about something you might not expect in a smoothie: avocado. I know, it sounds a little unusual, but hear me out. Avocado adds the creamiest, richest texture you can imagine, and it's loaded with healthy fats that keep your skin glowing and your brain sharp. Plus, it's mild enough that it won't overpower the other flavors. One of my favorite combinations is half an avocado, a cup of coconut water, a squeeze of lime, and a handful of pineapple. It's like a tropical vacation in a glass, refreshing, hydrating, and packed with nutrients that support your joints and digestion. And speaking of digestion, let's not forget about ginger and turmeric. These spices aren't just for cooking, they're fantastic in smoothies, especially if you're looking to soothe aches or give your immune system a little extra support. Turmeric, in particular, has been used for centuries for its anti-inflammatory properties. Just a pinch can make a difference. Try blending a small piece of fresh ginger, about the size of your thumb tip, a cup of carrot juice, a frozen banana, and a sprinkle of turmeric. If you want to enhance the benefits, add a tiny pinch of black pepper. It helps your body absorb the turmeric even better. This combo is like a warm hug for your insides, perfect for those mornings when you need a little extra comfort. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, but what if I have diabetes or need to watch my sugar? Great question. Smoothies can still be for you, you just need to choose your ingredients wisely. Instead of high-sugar fruits like mango or pineapple, opt for lower glycemic options like berries, green apples, or even zucchini. Yes, zucchini, it's mild and blends right in. And always pair your fruit with a good source of protein or healthy fat, like nut butter or Greek yogurt, to help balance your blood sugar. For example, blend half a green apple, a big handful of spinach, a tablespoon of almond butter, and unsweetened almond milk. It's crisp, slightly sweet, and won't cause a sugar spike. We've covered so much already: seeds for heart health, avocado for creaminess and brain support, and spices for inflammation and immunity. But there's still one more game-changing category we need to talk about: superfood boosters. Things like a scoop of oats for fiber, a spoonful of cocoa powder for antioxidants, yes, chocolate can be healthy, or even a splash of green tea for an energizing lift without the jitters. But we'll save those for the next part, where we'll put it all together with some complete, balanced smoothie recipes designed specifically for energy, digestion, and even better sleep. So, tell me, have you tried adding any of these ingredients to your smoothies before? Or maybe you've got a favorite combo of your own. Drop a comment below, I'd love to hear what's working for you. Until next time, keep blending and nourishing that wonderful body of yours. You know, the more we talk about smoothies, the more I realize just how much they can do for us, especially when we choose the right ingredients. It's like giving your body a little love note every morning, saying, "Hey, I've got you. Let's make today a great one." Now, in the last part, we talked about those special add-ins, seeds, avocado, and spices that take a simple smoothie from good to great. Today, we're going to bring it all together with some complete recipes designed for specific needs. Whether you're looking for an energy boost, better digestion, or even a soothing blend to help you sleep, I've got you covered. Let's start with one of my favorites, the Golden Energy Smoothie. This one is perfect for those mornings when you wake up feeling a little stiff or just need an extra kick to get going. Here's what you'll need: a frozen banana, because it makes everything creamier, a cup of unsweetened almond milk, a teaspoon of turmeric, a pinch of black pepper to help your body absorb the turmeric, a small piece of fresh ginger, and a tablespoon of flax seeds. Blend it all up, and what you get is a smoothie that's not only delicious but also packed with anti-inflammatory goodness to help you move through your day with ease. Now, if digestion is something you're paying attention to, and let's be honest, who isn't after a certain age, then the Happy Belly smoothie might just become your new best friend. This one's all about soothing your gut and keeping things running smoothly. Start with half a cup of cooked oats. Yes, cooked. They blend better and are gentler on digestion. A cup of lactose-free yogurt or coconut yogurt if you're dairy-free, a handful of spinach, half a green apple, and a teaspoon of chia seeds. The oats and chia seeds are full of fiber, while the yogurt adds probiotics to support a healthy gut. It's like a comforting bowl of oatmeal, but in a sippable form. And for those evenings when you're winding down but want something nourishing to help you sleep, try the Moonlight Relaxer Smoothie. Sleep can sometimes be elusive as we get older, but this blend is designed to help. You'll need a cup of unsweetened almond milk, warmed slightly if you prefer, a tablespoon of almond butter, half a banana, a sprinkle of cinnamon, and a teaspoon of magnesium-rich pumpkin seeds. If you like, add a drop of vanilla extract for extra coziness. The magnesium in the pumpkin seeds and the natural melatonin in the banana work together to help you relax and drift off more easily. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, this all sounds great, but what if I don't have time to measure things out every morning? Here's a little secret. Smoothies are the perfect make-ahead meal. Prep your ingredients in small bags or containers, pre-portion greens, fruit, even your seeds and spices, and keep them in the freezer. When you're ready, just dump a bag into the blender, add your liquid, and you're done. It takes less than 5 minutes, and you've got a nutrient-packed meal ready to go. I also want to remind you that smoothies are incredibly forgiving. Don't have almond milk? Use coconut water or even plain water. Not a fan of bananas? Try avocado or cooked sweet potato for creaminess. The key is to experiment and find what works for you. Your smoothie should be something you look forward to, not something you force down because it's good for you. So, let's recap what we've covered in this series. Leafy greens, protein, and berries are the foundation of a great smoothie. Seeds, avocado, and spices like turmeric and ginger can take your smoothie to the next level. And today, we put it all together with recipes designed for energy, digestion, and even better sleep. But here's the most important thing, small changes can lead to big results. You don't have to overhaul your entire diet overnight. Just adding 1 or 2 of these smoothies to your week can make a noticeable difference in how you feel. I'd love to hear from you. Have you tried any of these recipes? Did you come up with your own twist? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more tips on living vibrantly at any age.